You can actually depuff your face without gua sha tools, and this 5-minute self-massage routine is going to do just that. So follow along. I'm a licensed massage therapist and esthetician, and just a fair warning, this will put you right to bed. Our hands are powerful tools, and you can actually sculpt your face with them. We just need consistency to see results. I'm going to give you some tips and tricks throughout this video. We first started off doing neck massage, so I was just draining out the neck before I get into the face here. I like to make sure I'm using my palms when I'm massaging the neck, just because it covers so much surface area and it's really relaxing. I just did some gliding strokes along the jaw here. I started at the chin and ended at the ears, but this move right here that I'm doing on my smile lines is actually insane. It is like my secret sauce for getting rid of smile lines naturally. I'm then just going in with my fingertips and going up the jaw again, but I'm hooking my thumbs underneath my jaw and I'm applying a good amount of pressure, really just to pull everything out there to get the blood circulating really well. I'm jumping straight into massaging my chin. No one ever shows these in massage videos, which I find really interesting. This can help to break up any kind of congestion in the chin, and I'm bringing that move straight back down into my neck. I really like to heavily work the jaw and the neck here just before moving up the face, so I work my way from my collarbones all the way to my forehead. Okay, as you can see here, I'm starting to climb the cheeks with my fingers here. I'm doing that same hand over hand technique that I was doing on the neck. This is going to help with all of my TMJ girls, my girls with the deep smile lines, my girls that clench, or even if you're just looking for that overall really glowy look, this massage technique is going to get you there. It stimulates blood circulation. It actually breaks up the fascia really well, which means that we're really relaxing these muscles, making it so they're not in that really tense state that they were in before. I like to do cross fiber friction, so I'm working the muscles in 2 different ways. So I like to go up the cheek, and then I like to actually pull across the cheek like this. This is something you technically see in like a gua sha normal massage tutorial. They're normally taking that gua sha tool and gliding it across the cheek like this, but we're going to use our knuckle. This feels great, and it's a staple lymphatic massage technique. I like to do a little bit of work at the temple and just glide all the way back down the face like this. This is also great for lifting and firming the skin. I like to make sure I'm actually going over my top lip as well when I'm doing this. This is making it so I'm dragging that skin and that smile line so it's not as deep. This entire routine is like your natural Botox. We are going to do this entire routine on the other side. I like to just jump straight into that same gua sha technique we're doing here. It makes it seamless, feel super professional before I jump back into that hand over hand technique. And when you're doing these movements, I always like to anchor with one hand. That's why you see my hand on my chin here. When you're doing massage, you typically want to keep both hands on the skin at all times. It just keeps 2 points of contact, so it keeps you present, keeps you fully focused on what you're doing, and it just feels better to me. Whenever I work under the eyes like this, I make sure to do a little bit lighter pressure because under the eyes is pretty sensitive. I also like to shift back and forth from doing this closer to my ear to then doing it closer to my chin. Like I kind of go back and forth like this. When I'm starting to introduce my forehead work, I like to just make it all inclusive, like from my cheeks to my forehead. I found that this move is like the perfect move to do so. It will like almost put you in a trance here, but I'm just gently circling under my eyes and right above my eyebrows here, getting myself ready for that forehead section here. I love a good stop at the temples, do a couple circles here while you're here, and we're actually going to jump into something that's basically rolling your skin. I don't think I've shown a technique like this on here before, but you're basically taking one finger and dragging it on the skin and taking your other 2 and dragging it the opposite direction. And you can see how the skin gets kind of bunched up and rolled in between your fingers like this. I went in both directions here. This technique really fully relaxes your forehead, but the movement in the skin is really what you're looking for here. It's going to help with fine lines, wrinkles, and I move straight into rolling the eyebrows like this. My mom used to always laugh at me because I would always do this move before bed no matter what, but this has helped to remove my tension headaches. It helps my migraines, and it actually helps me decompress after a long day. I then go and smooth out all of the work we just did, pull it all off to the side to be drained down the face. And personally, I love a good deep massage on the forehead. Use whatever pressure you're comfortable with, but I just do these small gliding movements with my 2 fingers here from my eyebrows all the way up to my hairline. I'm just gently gliding up and then moving out, gliding up and moving out. Again, just following with those sweeps here. And I actually like to take this one all the way down my neck. I pull it down the sides of my face and I bring everything down right before jumping into my last technique here, which is a deep massage for the TMJ, the cheek area. And this part is overall just more of a relaxed technique, but it's that deep massage movement that really just gets things flowing. It's almost like a hard reset for your skin. It really improves your blood circulation, and it's like the perfect cherry on top for this sequence here. You can freestyle with this part, focus on the areas that you have the most tension and problems with. Really make sure you alleviate that pain here. I just really enjoy finishing it out with these large circles here. And for a final drain here, I will actually go up the nose, through the forehead, down the sides of the cheeks, and you guessed it, all the way down down the neck. Comment below your favorite thing about facial massage and save this one to try out tonight.